Hi, it's SiiH, and in today's video I wanted to give you a complete guide of how you can unlock the 4 skins for the Assault and the 4 skins for Support, and those are the new Phantom skins. They are part of a larger Easter egg, however you can no longer do the Easter egg solo, you have to have it with 4 friends, and to be honest with you, the weapon in question isn't really worth doing that. So I will show you how to get the skins because they look cool in my opinion and they are easy to do. So the first one that we are going to try and unlock is the Assault class. Now in order to do this, all you want to do is go down to Portal, you want to go to Host, Experience Code and enter the code AB5HWZ. Press confirm. This will bring up the Horse Sphinx Conquest on the correct map for you to do these challenges. Now all you want to do is create a password. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a random password so you do not get disturbed. Press host server. Don't worry if you get an error message, just keep trying until it works. Now once you load in, all I will say is make sure you have a gun that you're comfortable with, as you're going to have to get kills with this and not die. Very important that you don't die during any of this. Also, don't use the Sundance because you will be tempted to use the wingsuit, and that also will class as a vehicle and will break the unlock. So use any of these 3. Once you're in, you simply just want to press X or click your mouse to spawn at spawn without any vehicles. The objective here is to basically capture A2, A1, B1, C1 and C2 all in that order to begin with. So as I say, once we're spawning, we're simply going to run to A2. And then all you want to do once that's captured is run to A1 and capture the same. Once that one's captured, go to B1. Once B1's captured, you want to head on over to C1. Now you want to start being careful of enemies here because obviously they will start to come your way as they progress towards the middle of the map like you are. So then simply cap C1 with the help of some friendlies apparently. And then you want to head over to C2. As I say, be very careful of enemies here. Be very careful of tanks and helicopters as well, as they love the vehicles in this for some reason, the bots. On this objective, you might have some enemies spawn. Simply just kill them. It does not matter. So now that we have that captured, all you need to do from this point, I say all you need to do, is get 10 kills with your gun. Now this is why I said use a gun that you're comfortable with, because you're going to need 10 kills without dying. So you need to be careful of tanks, you need to be careful of shotguns and things like that, as I had this happen to me. 7. Eight. 9. 10. Careful you do not get shotgunned, as I have already. Then all you want to do from here, once you have 10 kills, is head on over to the D1 objective and capture it. This is the final thing you need to do, so be careful you do not die from any tanks. I'm quite lucky actually. I think my teammate has just taken out that tank right there. So if you've done everything correctly, you should see the pop-up for the Assault skins. There you go. It is as easy as that and as quick as that. Variants. So in order to do this, you want to go across to your classes. You want to go to support. Make sure you're playing as Falk, as you're going to need the SiiH pistol. Make sure your primary is the Ghostmaker R10 crossbow. That is right here. If you don't have this, you can simply use mini grenades. However, this is easier. Make sure you have explosive bolts on here, as you're going to need that to damage yourself. And then go back over to Portal, because you're going to need to be playing the exposure map. Go on host, go on experience code again and enter the code AB6JQU. And this will bring up the map Phantom Support Skin unlock on exposure. I suggest setting a password once again, just randomly, so that you do not get disturbed. So when the game has loaded up and you're ready to spawn in, you want to go over, make sure you're on your support class. You want to customize the class, make sure you're playing as Falk, and then you want to obviously make sure you've got the crossbow, and you want to make sure you've got ammo crate equipped, as you cannot die while doing any of this. Then simply spawn in on the objective, and it's very important here that you do not use a vehicle, as it will break the unlock. Then you want to head over to A1. So once you've run over to A1, you simply want to go towards the flag, stay near the flag, cap the flag until it is complete. So once the flag has been captured, you want to make sure you equip your explosive bullets, and then you want to fire at the ground, damaging yourself. Switch over to your pistol, shoot it on the ground, collect it, heal yourself, and repeat this 10 times. So once again, shoot it on the ground, hurt yourself, switch to your SiiH pistol, shoot it on the floor, collect it, and wait for yourself to heal to 100. Do this 10 times, take your time, as there is no rush. Now, once you've completed that 10 times, you'll know, because you've run out of ammo, you can give yourself more ammo. This will give you another 10 for the next step. And the next step is to actually head to this objective right here, B1. Now, it's very important in this process that you do not die, so take your time when jumping off of things and parachuting down to the bottom. Once you're down here, you simply want to rinse and repeat the same thing we did up the top. Cap the flag, damage yourself, heal yourself 10 times like we did at A. Now, if you mess up like I did on this one, it doesn't matter. Just give yourself some more ammo and do it again. It doesn't exactly have to be 10. As long as you've done somewhere around, as long as you've done more than 10, you will be absolutely fine. And there you go. That is 10 for myself. Once this one is complete, the next one to go to is B2, where you're just going to rinse and repeat the exact same thing. Cap the flag, damage yourself, and heal yourself. One thing I will know is that it's very important when you pick up your SiiH pistol shot, make sure you get to 100 before you redo anything else. Now, once B2 is done, you simply want to head over to D1 and repeat the same thing. Again, do not die. That is very important, otherwise you'll have to restart. So once they're all complete, the next thing to do is go to C1 and repeat, but this time there's an extra step at the end. So I'm now on to my last one. Now, once you've completed these, you want to stay within the boundary, as you can see on the minimap. You want to stay within the boundary of the C1 flag. Do not go out of it. That is very important. Then what you want to do is you want to go into call-ins up at the top. And you want to go on to lap V4 recon. Select it. And then you want to drop it within the point. So select R1, that will drop it into the point. Here it comes. Now, you can do this with any of the other vehicles, however this one works, and this is the one that I just recommend that you use so that it works. Wait for the parachutes to disappear, then all you simply need to do is stay within the objective, enter the vehicle, and if you've done it correctly, you will unlock the phantom sets. So that is it for the skins. I really hope that this helped. If it did, be sure to smash the like and comment. If there's any updated skins at all for the medical and for the recon class, I will bring that out. However, for now, these are the only ones that I have seen. As I say, if I helped, please smash the subscribe, as it's massively appreciated. But without further ado, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you're staying super healthy, and I really hope to catch you in one of my next videos. See you.